Alright, so welcome to my first Let's Play. It's gonna be a Let's Play of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I chose to do this game because it's a game I've been looking forward to for a very long time. I first heard about it a year or so ago when I heard the music, and I've been listening to the music until the game came out. So, I know this is gonna be maybe a different kind of Let's Play than others do. I know others like to speed through the game. I'm not going to just kind of rush through. I'm gonna take my time and do things, but I'm not going to try and have a slow pace. So there may be some videos that are longer than others. And this is just the introduction. Cassius brought a boy home for Estelle. And Estelle accuses Cassius of having an illegitimate child. And the boy's not happy. Estelle jumps on him while he's injured. Not the best thing to do, but Estelle's not the brightest crayon in the box. And now it's time for the decently long intro scene that you can't skip through, but it's okay because the music's good, the art's good. It's a good opening. Yeah, so this is gonna be a let's play for me basically, and then eventually I'll come back to it and I will see how I feel about playing more, putting it on YouTube, and if I get if there's at least one or two people who want to see more of this, I'd be interested in doing it. So I'm still planning how I'm going to divide my videos up. There's probably going to be some of them that are long, and those are going to be the ones where I'm actually doing storyline stuff. And they're going to be shorter ones where I'm just doing quests in the game from the Bracers Guild, which you'll learn about later. And then maybe eventually I will video me playing other games. I do have TF2 and Binding of Isaac, and Binding of Isaac runs they're always glorious. TF2, my TF2 is not exactly I'm not good, but I'm not bad. Do a little MVM. I don't know, we'll see what I want to play here. Alright, now, this was a little confusing for me at first because they didn't say anything until later. But this is 5 years later. This is after Cassius brought the boy home. His name is Joshua. It's not really spoiling, you just find out in a minute. And also, when you've got dialogue, the mouse disappears on the screen, so I could lose track of it like I just did. Yeah, you'll find out soon. This is probably in no way good compared to all the other professional ones. This is going to be really unprofessional. I'm assuming that harmonica is important in some way, considering it was in the opening introduction. It was in the opening cinematic. So... Now, depending on how often I do the Let's Play, I could actually end up overtaking my main file. Which, it would be interesting because then we're getting into part of the game that I have no clue what's going on. I'm going to try not to let that happen because I really don't want to be caught in this game with my pants down somewhere I have no idea what's going on or when I can save next, when I can end and start videos. So and here they're making fun of Estelle's cooking. You'll find they make fun of Estelle's everything. Now this game is a little confusing because this is the house, and to move you actually have to press down the right mouse button. The right mouse button is action confirmation. It's the exact opposite of other games. The left mouse button is what cancels actions. It's very confusing at first, and especially if you switch games a lot. Trying to get used to this, it's gonna take a bit every time you jump in a playthrough to get used to the mouse controls again. And the only keyboard controls I know right now are Z and X, which rotates, but only when you're outside. And goodness help the developers, they're working very hard on fixing some of the problems with this game. I'm playing this in Windows mode now to fix one of the problems. I don't know if they fixed it or not. It doesn't concern me anymore because I'm in Windows mode. I'm not having that problem. But there is another problem that I'll have. You might end up seeing it in a video. I'm not going to try and hide it or anything. But what happens is that most of the time it happens when you enter a new area. When you go inside or when you do what I just did. You cross the yellow line on the map that marks the divide in areas. And it blacks out. And as you move around or do stuff, more and more of the map and the screen gets blacked out. You can't do it. You can actually still click on stuff in there. You can interact, fight enemies, but you really don't know what you're clicking on. You can't save, which is the big problem. So you could lose a lot of progress if you don't save it often, and usually before you switch areas. Here they're making fun of Stell's bad study habits. Oops. See how I was tracking the mouse again. Happens. Okay, now I'm only going to click on one of these because we'll learn about orbiment. I'll try my best to explain orbiments later when we encounter them, when we have to go to the shop. I'll talk about the bracers. It's easy about the bracers, but I have to click on one of these, so... Oh heck, I'll do orbiments now, because it may be easier for the game to explain them than I can. The Bracers is the cliche guild that takes care of problems. They deal with monster problems. When nations are arguing, they'll go be diplomats for them. They're the cliche people who deal with problems. There's nothing too special about it. Alright, so I'm going to save right here. This is going to be the end of the first video. Hopefully I'll come back soon. But I hope if anyone does end up watching this, I hope you at least enjoyed watching this little bit. Hopefully I'll be back on with more.